The call by the Managing Director of CalBank PLC, Philip Oredu, comes at a time when many stakeholders are urging the central bank to put in place measures to check the rising inflation rate, which has so far risen by about 10 percentage points from January's 13.9% to April's 23.6%. Data from the Ghana Statistical Service shows that surging food prices and the continuous increase in transport fares are the main drivers for the inflation rate for the month of April. The rate is over 13 percentage points higher than the upper band of government's inflation target for 2022, which is 10%. At the last Monetary Policy Committee meeting in March 2022, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana increased the policy rate by 250 basis points to 17%. The policy rate informs the rate at which the central bank lends to commercial banks, which ultimately influences final interest rates. Speaking at the facts behind the figures session organized by the Ghana Stock Exchange, Managing Director of CalBank PLC, Philip Oredu, said an introduction of policy measures to check inflationary pressures in the economy will help boost consumer confidence and spur economic growth in the second half of 2022.
We know the economy as is now is still quite fluid. The MPC is going to meet quite soon, and we are all sure they are going to react to the hike in rates. Exchange rates, at least at the moment, we're seeing some sort of stability on the market. We see inflation going up, which obviously would impact on consumer behavior, which will also then impact on growth as a whole. So we see some sort of moderated growth at the beginning of the year, though getting to the tail end of last year, we had started seeing some sort of signs when it came to challenges with the yields on the Eurobonds. Obviously, we were not expecting it to get to these sort of levels with respect to inflation rate, the rate of depreciation of the currency, the current interest rate regime in which we are. But we expect that various policy measures, various fiscal measures, as has been put in place by government and by the central bank, would address these sort of concerns.